So today I want to talk about something that most YouTubers would not talk about, and it's just something that is just kind of goes through our minds, and at least for myself, and I've noticed it in a couple of other YouTubers, and we talk we. It's not that we don't talk about it because like it's taboo or whatever. It's just like something just kind of just gets like just left on the table, and we just don't really think to even talk about it. But as my channel, I like to encourage other artists, other people that are, want to take the leap of faith into the creative career, or honestly, in just following your dreams in whatever aspect. That could be, starting a coffee shop for anything. But one thing that I think is really important that most people don't talk about is the insecurity that comes with growth, in the sense of, I've already talked about this on the channel, in the sense of like, the growth and stuff, but there's this interesting, weird thing that happens in your brain where, and this is kind of the lesson in it, like when you have 100 subscribers and a video gets 5 views, you know or let's rephrase that, when you have 100 subscribers and you get video gets 50 views, that's like amazing. You're like, wow, that's really cool. I have 100 subscribers, I got 50 views. That's great, right? When you have 100 subscribers and it gets 3 views, it's like, that kind of hurts a little. But like, I only have 100 subscribers, so maybe people weren't interested or anything like that. Then you have 1,000 subscribers, and then you're averaging 3,000 views per video, say, right? But then you have this weird video that kind of goes off, then gets like 200 views. You're like, oh, that's weird. I have 3,000 subscribers, but this video only got, let's actually say 50 views, right? It's okay. Okay, well, I only have 1,000 subscribers, right? But as you grow, it creates this weird expectation dichotomy in your brain where you start to see some videos get really, really big traction. 20,000 views, 30,000 views, 10,000 views becomes like the norm, 20 becomes the norm, 50 becomes like a really great video, 100,000 becomes like a really, really great video. You start to see some seriously big numbers, right? But then you still get videos that don't do as well, and it's to some degree frustrating, to some degree confusing, to some degree stressful, and it's like, why do you do them? What do you do? When you don't have as many subscribers and the typical view count is low, it's easy to try to keep pushing, and keep being like, these will grow. But as your channel grows, and sometimes when these videos don't do that well, you're like, what's the point? Is it worth it? Is it hurting the channel? All these things, even though they might be things that you want to post. So for example, like my vlogs here on the channel, they don't do nearly as well as the reaction videos, but I don't want to be a reaction channel. I'm a musician that does reactions as part of my, journey of, my own music getting released, right? And same thing with the vlogs. But I actually love doing the vlogs. I love sharing my life like that, and I love the fact that people watch them. It like blows my mind. It is the coolest thing. I've said this 1,000 times. To some degree, I'm almost more honored when people watch the vlogs than when they actually check out the music, because like, music's music, but like when people are actually like interested in what your life is about, like that is like the biggest compliment to me. But it hurts a little sometimes when you're like, oh my gosh, I have 115,000 or 100 at this point, 116,000 subscribers, and this video only got 200 views or 116 views, and it's a little like, poke in the side, and it hurts a bit, and it's like makes you start to question some things, like, and is it worth posting them? Like, is it hurting the channel? All these things that go through your mind while you're editing them and posting them, and it makes it even harder to post, which like this is the point of the video. When I was like, the channel was growing and didn't have as many subs, it was easier to justify, what, let's just keep posting, even if it doesn't do well, even if the sub count or the growth count isn't that great, whatever, just keep posting. And it gets harder as your channel grows, and you see this weird split, like, okay, this one's doing really well, this one's not doing as well, and you're like, it makes it harder to post. But you have to keep pushing through that. Like, ignore those thoughts of oh, I have 100,000 subscribers, but this video gets 200 views. Like, if it's something that you care about and you want to post, then keep posting it, right? Same thing with our music and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I'm actually really grateful for the fact that, it's starting to get close to 1,000 views here on YouTube every time I release a song. Somewhere between like the 700 to 1,200 range, about the 700 to 1,000 probably range, which is really cool. And I'm not complaining in any way, shape, or form, by the way, that people aren't watching. Please understand that. I am not complaining at all. I'm actually just want to share with the fact of like, this, be prepared, because what you do is that how you can prepare, and I kind of wish I prepared even more mentally for this, is when you have 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, 1,000, 10,000, 50,000, whatever the case, just try not to look at the numbers as much in the sense of like, post what you want to post, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then as as you grow, you'll kind of be more accustomed to like not worrying about what the view count is, and more so being interested in how people are responding, the people that are watching. Because then you put in perspective, right? Because here's the perspective. Yes, the channel maybe has 116,000 subscribers, but here's the perspective. Like, even if that vlog only gets 250 views every day, think about that. Think about that for a sec. Yes, maybe my reaction to We Don't Talk About Bruno has 236,000 views, and like, you think about that, wow, 236,000 people click that. That's insane. But then you think about like your vlog, and you're like, oh, only 250 people watch it. But you think about that. 250 people are interested every day in your life. Think about that, right? Or my song, 700 people have clicked on that song, or more or less, because maybe somebody clicked twice, but like a vlog, most people wouldn't watch twice, right? They watch it once, right? 250 people. And that's what I have to kind of constantly remind myself of. Like, if something doesn't do well, but I enjoy posting it, like if something doesn't do well on the channel, like a reaction video, like they constantly don't do well, then maybe it's like not worth my time. But like, I like the reason I post these vlogs or some stuff like this, or even these chatting with Jacob videos, because it connects on a one-on-one level. You guys get to know my life. You guys comment about your lives in the chat, and then these things, like, yeah, maybe it doesn't get 100,000 views, but if it can help one person, 5 people, 10 people as they start their channel, right? Like, that's my goal. And yeah, they might not be the best performing videos, but I just also want to share the insecurities kind of that come up with being a content creator, so that you're also not the only person that ever has those thoughts, right? So I hope you found that interesting. I am incredibly grateful for the people that do watch the stuff, and I'm not complaining at all, so please don't take it that way. I'm actually trying to show like just the thought process. So hope you understand what I was trying to say, and I hope you follow your dreams.